After 3 days of heavy fighting, the army in the Democratic Republic of Congo says it's taken control of 2 key towns from rebels led by Laurent Nkunda. The UN mission in Congo has also said that it's willing to provide fire support for the army's offensive. Heavy clashes around the town of Mushake, 40 kilometres north of Goma, have forced at least 20,000 people from their homes, as Yvonne and Ndege reports.
Congolese army troops returning to base following heavy fighting against rebels of General Laurent Nkunda. They claim to have recaptured the town of Mushake, about 40 kilometres from the provincial capital Goma. It's an important victory. They say they're winning this war, but admit they're still fighting for rebel-controlled towns.
We start to fight. We take 3 villages, Kingi, Kimoka and Helema. Okay? Now, maybe we're going to continue.
Men loyal to Laurent Nkunda vigorously deny that they're fighting a losing battle. But the government claim many of Nkunda's men have been driven out of their hilltop positions, such as in the town of Sake, which rebels controlled twice and lost. Nkunda's forces say they have control of 2 other towns not far from this position. But there are claims and counterclaims, unsubstantiated reports of large numbers of fatalities on both sides being just one example. It's foggy and an ever-changing situation. But the Congolese soldiers do have the upper hand, at least militarily speaking. The support and power of these men, 4,000 UN peacekeepers who patrol the region. They will now slightly broaden their mandate by providing fire support to government troops. The UN are not taking sides in this war. It's their job to do all they can to help the troops working under a democratically elected government elected just last year. And that's no matter how compromised and out of touch the government and their troops may be with the people in the region, as many analysts and their enemies accuse them of being. All of this is having a devastating impact on reaching hundreds of thousands of people displaced by the fighting. The UN's World Food Programme has been forced to suspend the delivery of food aid to as many as 300,000. Food will no longer get beyond the provincial capital, Goma. The Congolese army have to win this war. They, along with these people, hope Nkunda and his men won't be able to hold out for much longer. Yvonne, Ndege, Jazeera.